Aries. There may be a project, some work, or even a job that you're especially determined to perfect today, dear Aries. The good news is that you're enjoying the process. You could be in a great position to negotiate a deal. With the moon's move into your home and family sector today, you're inclined to stick closer to home or to focus on personal rather than worldly concerns and interests. This moon transit encourages a closer look at your support system for a couple of days. Even so, this is a good time for a sense of purpose derived from your work, the help you give others, and your responsibilities. Work, routines, and chores need to have meaning to really fulfill you at this time. If things feel dull or pointless, you'll seek ways to find more satisfaction, perhaps bringing a special unique touch to what you do. Taurus. You're likely to find direction and purpose today, dear Taurus, particularly through another person or with creative or learning pursuits. Joining creative forces can be most welcome and quite successful and satisfying. An educational, travel, legal, or creative matter can be locked down or finalized. You're ready to apply what you've learned to your work. This is a good day for both feeling inspired and willing to put in the extra effort, so be sure to take advantage. It's a strong time for dedicating yourself to a project, activity, or endeavor that is particularly special to you. There is a bit of a perfectionist in you right now, but it's a manageable and gently competitive, helpful feeling. You tend to show your feelings in your deeds and actions more than through words. You gravitate to people who are dedicated or devoted today, or you might draw in others who seem more willing to put an effort forth. The day is likely to get busier as it progresses. Gemini. You're in good shape for focus and concentration today, dear Gemini, as you're feeling pleasantly ambitious. Others see your intelligence, inventiveness, talents, or creative ideas right now. It's a good time for inner work and self-improvement efforts since you seem to gravitate quite naturally to healing techniques and activities. You're willing to probe and poke around, and your insight or intuition is running especially deep. This can be a time to improve intimacy in a relationship or work on strategies to manage debts or obligations more mindfully. The moon continues its transit of your sign today but then moves into your solar second house. As the day advances, you're more inclined to want to make or build something substantial, preferring to stick with safe, familiar, and comfortable settings and activities. Cancer. This is a potentially powerful day to get in touch with your priorities, dear Cancer. A relationship might benefit and strengthen through words of commitment or open conversation. You are persuasive and willing to probe to find answers, ready to see past superficial problems of relating to get to the heart of problems. You may be sealing a deal or coming to a fair conclusion. Your emotions are clear and obvious when the moon moves into your sign later in the day. Feelings are certainly at the surface, but that doesn't mean they aren't running deep as well. Aim to listen to your feelings and interpret them, but do watch for a tendency to overemphasize their power over you. Leo. You're in an especially good position to take care of your practical affairs today, dear Leo. You might put some finishing touches on a major project or seal a deal. Others might notice you for your good work ethic, or there can be a nice feeling of connection or a sense of purpose with your work or routines. Some level of productivity can be rewarding now. Considering, listing, or sorting out goals related to work or finances can be fruitful now. The day's energies tend to reward commitment and purposefulness. Your hopefulness for the future and sense of community are strong in the first half of the day, but the moon moves into your privacy sector later today. You'll do well to put some of your ambitions on the back burner for a couple of days. Healing comes from getting in touch with your deeper feelings about people and situations in your past. Listen to any hunches or signals, from within or without, to get extra rest. Virgo. This tends to be an easier day for socializing and connecting, dear Virgo. You gravitate towards people or situations that feed your sense of direction, meaning, and purpose. People are looking upon you kindly today. It's a good time for turning heads, and today, people are drawn to your devoted, faithful nature. You are quite willing to make sacrifices for others' sake. It's also a time when you are happy to put more effort into a creative project. You're in a great position for commitment to a creative goal or in a favorable light on a romantic level. The moon moves into your social sector today, and you're a little more emotionally invested in your friendships and connections. Libra. Your motivation is growing today, dear Libra, and you're increasingly more focused. There can be decisions made about living arrangements or a personal matter, and you might enjoy working towards a goal with a partner. Certainly, with the moon's move to the top of your solar chart today, there can be a stronger focus on your career or life plan goals today and tomorrow. Even so, energies are strong for organization and purposeful activity around the home or with family. On another level, you're in a great position to work on inner peace goals and finding your center. What you need to feel whole and well can come to mind today. Scorpio. There can be a feeling of camaraderie and mutual appreciation with a friend, dear Scorpio, and conversations or compliments can happen now that strengthen your faith in yourself or others. You are especially drawn to situations and people that provide you with a sense of purpose or fulfillment today, and it seems mutual. It's a good time to set goals and look forward to plans to reach them. You might decide on an issue related to friendship, learning, and communications projects. Energies are strong for committing to staying in touch with a friend or otherwise bringing more structure or definition to a connection. The moon moves into harmony with your sign today, and you begin to crave more participation or experiences. Sagittarius. You're in a good position to manage money or attend to your practical affairs today, dear Sagittarius, as your judgment is excellent. Others might appreciate you for your efforts and dedication to a project or your work, or for your ability to take the lead and get things done. There may be monetary rewards. As you find more meaning and purpose in what you're doing, your performance peaks. Most importantly, you have a stronger sense of fulfillment now. The moon continues its transit of your partnership sector in the first half of the day, and you're seeking balance and perspective. However, as the day advances, you seek a little more intensity, as the moon heads into your solar 8th house for a couple of days, bringing a more profound focus on your feelings and desires. Capricorn. It's a fine time for incoming appreciation, dear Capricorn, or someone's loyalty or commitment might touch you. There can be a stronger sense that the future is positive, and your mindset is strong and determined. You might also find ways to settle a money problem or disagreement with a partner on resources or finances. Life seems a little more purposeful, particularly if you have an absorbing project to dedicate your energy towards. The moon continues to move through your work and health sector in the first half of the day, putting you in good shape for taking care of details. However, as the day advances, your social side comes to bloom, and relationships capture your attention. Aquarius. Today's energies are good for giving meaning to a past relationship or lingering feelings for a project, dear Aquarius. There can be a nice feeling derived from understanding yourself and your inner workings or motivations. Today is strong for looking within yourself and feeling comfortable with your feelings and connections. This is also a fine time for throwing yourself into a special pursuit and enjoying the process. Research and analysis can be fulfilling now. The first half of the day is good for entertainment and a playful, cooperative mood. As the day advances, you prefer not to be idle, and you're ready to put the work in with the moon's move into your work and health sector, where it will stay for a couple of days. Pisces. People are valuing and appreciating others for their commitment and dedication today, dear Pisces. It's a good time for a shared activity with a common goal or putting more effort into a connection. You gravitate to people and activities that help you to feel connected, committed, and useful. You might especially appreciate a person's input, but if it's lacking, you tend to seek ways to find more fulfillment or purpose in your relationships. It can be a nice feeling to put more effort into a friendship or partnership. With the moon's move into your creative sector as the day advances, you're in great shape for making things work in your favor. Quiet or behind-the-scenes activities can be in focus in the first half of the day, but you are perfectly ready to share yourself with the rest of the world later today.